Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and a healthy shalom to the elect. My name is Ruwai, and I'm back with another quick lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. All right. As you see on the screen, it says, man suspected of killing mom, daughter, and her boyfriend in Bronx murder suicide. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I don't know. I'm going to just start saying that when I play videos from IG, videos from wherever, and just because I don't know what be going on. They just be blocking stuff. So I'm going to just say fair use, fair use, fair use. Whether I got to say it or not. Yeah, man suspected of killing his mother, daughter, and the daughter's boyfriend in the BX a few days ago. All right, I've been meaning to get this lesson done, but more signs of the end. More signs of the end. I from time to time I do lessons going into things that are happening in the world around us that prove we're close to the end. All right. And when you see men killing their mother and their daughters, oh yeah, we're at the end. Okay, we're at the end of this thing. All right, we're at the end of this wicked, perverse, demonic world where men kill their mothers and their daughters. Simply said. All right, and that's why I want to do this lesson, right? Straight like that, no chaser. Let's read a little. It says for. I don't want to open nothing, man. Let's go back. Salakia. It says 4 adults were discovered dead in an apartment building in the Bronx on Wednesday in a possible triple murder-suicide. Trying to be careful with saying certain words and stuff. The bodies of 2 men and 2 women were discovered inside the Castle Hill houses. All right. The victims were discovered in a 5th floor apartment after a wellness check. So it says police say a 44-year-old man is suspected of shooting his 75-year-old mother, his 26-year-old daughter, and his daughter's boyfriend. Bro, you gotta sit with that for a minute. That is some wild shit, man. All of the victims were pronounced dead at the scene from apparent gunshot wounds. All right. Police think the suspect shot and killed himself. Well, what the hell else you think happened? A gun was recovered at the scene. Yeah, this is wild, man. This is wild. All right. And again, more of a sign of the times we're in. Straight like that. Look at what's going on in the world and understand and know that we're at the fucking end. All right, this is end times. We're in the end times. All right. Now it doesn't say here, but there's another article that read. He called his son. It says here. Officials say the suspect called his 20-year-old son in North Carolina around 8. Left a voicemail that said, "Check on your family." And doesn't say it in this article, but I took a screenshot of another article, and it says that he said they were snitching on him. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what they were snitching on him about, but he did have a gun case It says the 44-year-old killer was due in court. This is from another article on a gun rap later in that day. So he was supposed to go to court for a gun charge later in that day. And it came out that he's saying that they were snitching on him. And he bodied all of them. I don't know how everybody snitches on you, but I really don't care about the nuances of the situation, but it's important to note. But yeah, end time prophecy, man. End time prophecies, all right? Seeing things like this happen, okay? The scriptures are going to prove the times that we're in, okay? People are losing their fucking minds. Let me play this real quick. Let me see if it plays, and if not,
People said I didn't look like your average football player.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. See, I don't playing ads and all of that. Like, it might fry the damn video, man. We'll see. It's all good. We ain't earning no money off this or nothing like that. It is what it is.
Breaking news. 4 people dead after an apparent triple murder-suicide in the Bronx. The suspected killer also leaving a chilling voicemail to his son shortly before the killings.
Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore is live at the scene in the Castle Hill section with much more on this tragedy. Crystal.
Good afternoon, Liz and David. Well, people are definitely heartbroken this afternoon. From what we're gathering, the 44-year-old man suspected of killing his 75-year-old mother, his daughter, and his daughter's boyfriend had apparently left cryptic messages, as you mentioned, to his son and to other people in the moments leading up to this very sad discovery this morning. But police are still inside the Castle Hill houses here in the Castle Hill section of the Bronx as loved ones are toward the back of the building, just remembering the victims that were lost. Police responded to the Castle Hill houses on Lacombe Avenue in the Castle Hill section around 9:45 this morning. They were called out to do a wellness check after the suspect called his 20-year-old son in North Carolina early this morning and left a message saying, quote, "Check on your family." Police say inside the apartment they found the suspect's 75-year-old mother, his 26-year-old daughter, and her boyfriend, also believed to be in his 20s. All were pronounced dead at the scene from apparent gunshot wounds. The suspect is believed to have suffered a self-inflicted gunshot wound as well. Now, neighbors say the 75-year-old woman was well-liked in the community.
She's a nice lady. I was the party animal in here before I got old and sick. Every day, all came to my parties. We hang out on a daily basis in the summer over there on the bench. Nice lady, big heart.
She was very wonderful person. She was very wonderful person. When I heard the news, I was in shock. I started crying.
Now, police are investigating this as a triple murder-suicide. They were able, according to investigators, recover a gun inside the home. Coming up at 5, we'll hear from a loved one, a relative actually, who, again, there's just so many questions that are left unanswered. At last check, they were still trying to get into that 5th floor apartment just to get answers themselves. But coming up at 5, we'll hear more from them. That is the very latest in the Castle Hill section of the Bronx.
Well, one question that's not unanswered is that we're at the end. That's not an unanswered question. We know that, right? And people are losing their minds in these end times. All right. The guy was he had to go to court yesterday for a gun charge, and he said they were snitching on me, and he killed his mother and his daughter, bro. This is Matthew 24:12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Okay? Man suspected of killing his mother, daughter, and boyfriend, and then offed himself. Okay? Matthew 24:12 again. "And because iniquity shall abound," iniquity is sin. Okay? Sin upon sin upon sin. All right? "The love of many shall wax cold." Okay? How does one kill his mother and his daughter that he created? Okay? So the love of many is waxing cold, man. This is a sinful, evil-spirited, demonic world full of people with demons on them. Okay? And this is why you'll see something of such horrific nature like this. Okay? This is why. This is how this goes. Okay? These are the times that we're in. Okay? We will warn that when we see this type of behavior on the planet Earth, okay, all these worldly events, things happening, all the uncertainty on the planet Earth, understand and know the times that you're in, man. All right? This is Luke 12:51. It says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. Okay? So right now, what's happening on the planet Earth is not peace. Okay? Yahweh Shai did not come and has not come to send peace on the earth. Okay? It says, I tell you, nay, but rather division. Okay? For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. And that's what we're seeing. Okay? We're seeing the household and the family unit is just, it's through, it's cooked. All right? I did another lesson a couple months back where dude killed his cousin over a chain, over some money. The dude owned a laundromat, right? I remember that, man. Killed his cousin, foul ass nigga. And I think he hired like his other little cousins and them to body they. Yo, bro. Division, okay, is what we're seeing. Verse Luke 12:53. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the mother. Okay, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay? And learning about a horrific event like this, these are the scriptures that pop up. Okay? Division. Everybody against each other in the family. Okay? Love waxing cold. You would think before you off your mother and your seed, you know, and then he offed himself. So, you know, these are signs of the end times. Okay, I might title this lesson that, more signs of the end times. Okay, but the scriptures, the Wada Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai for the Holy Scriptures, okay, it gives us the understanding, okay, to say, oh, well, it was written that these things would happen. We don't lose our damn minds. Yeah, this is some wild shit. It's foul, it's wild, but hey, you know what it is? What it is. All right? And again, these are the times we're in, man. So be able to, through the Spirit, understand when November 2025, oh, these things are going to continue to happen. And they're going to happen more times than not. This is Sirach 39:28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay? So this dude was a spirit created for vengeance. Those are the souls that he took. Okay? Snatched them souls. All right? He was created to do that. All right? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai wanted them souls back to him. Okay? And had judgment go out, right, on all four of them. The grandmother, the daughter, the boyfriend, and the dude, the son of the grandma. That is, man. All right. So that dude was a spirit created for vengeance, man, to carry out an order, to carry out judgment. All right, and that's the thing. People don't understand Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. They don't understand who they ignorantly and willingly call God and Jesus Christ. They don't understand the nature of our power. Okay? They don't understand it. They think it's all love. They think everything is all love. It's it's all love, lovey-dovey. No, they'll say Satan did it. They say no, Satan did this. All right, but I'm going to prove that that's not true. Let me go get it. Let's see. Let me see. Luke. Nope. Oh, I read that one already. Slack. Oh, here it goes. This is Isaiah 45:7. It says, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, do all these things. Okay? I, the Lord, do all these things. I make peace. I create evil. Let me go get another one. All right? Because ultimately, this is judgment from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. As fucked up as it is. All right? But people say it's Satan. People say it's this, it's that. Now, the spiritual demon Satan is out here and jumps on fucking people. All right? But it's all sanctioned from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. If the Lord don't want something to die, it ain't going to die. If the Lord wants it to be put down, then that's what's going to happen. 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Okay? That's the work of the Lord, man. And that's the thing. The false representation of who God is that the people push. It's a false representation. They false flagging it. All right? Straight up. This is wild, man. People don't have no answers. We have the answers. We know what the scriptures say. All right, but ultimately, more signs of the end times. All right? And we're going to see more of this. We're going to see more death, more destruction, okay, more hate, more violence until we get out of here. And that's just that. So we're going to keep sighing and crying for the abominations done in the midst thereof. We're going to keep calling on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to deliver us, to take us out of this place. We report on it and we have the understanding. That doesn't mean that we're fucking happy and overjoyed about shit. We know that those spirits had to be judged and get packed up, and that's that. But we're tired of living in this type of shit. We're tired of living through this type of shit. That's why we sighing and crying. All right? We don't want to be in the kingdom of heaven, niggas killing a mother. Well, that ain't going to happen anyway. But, you know, because we'll bring this harsh information out, tied into the scriptures. And if you're not rooted, you would think that we just love it down here. We love to see it happen so we could report on it through the spirit. No, we want to get the fuck away from it. We want to get the fuck out of here, man. But we're still going to bring it out. All right? Because we understand. All right, so that's it, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. More signs of the end times. Dude just killed his mother and his daughter. And the boyfriend, I guess, happened to be there, so he just caught a bad one. Wrong place, wrong time. All right? Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. More signs of the end times. Call hello, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akakwadash. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names we call on now and in that dreadful day. Shalom.